Wow, look at this. This is somebody's house, guys. What was this before? Was this just rock?
Hill with lots of weeds.
Look at this paradise. Holy cow. So this is what Mike built you.
Truffle.
Truffle. Aw, hey, Truffle. Dude, you never have to leave. You got so much stuff. Anything that will soften up the rocks will make it look more natural. Why not? Build him his own soccer field. And then what's in there?
Gym.
A gym? Oh, I gotta see that. Welcome to living the Aquascape lifestyle. Edmond, Oklahoma. Wow, what a neat house. And so you built 2 water features here, Mike, huh?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy, and it's all about showcasing how people live the aquascape lifestyle. And this is a really cool project because I know Ed, the pond professor, visited. I definitely want to talk to him about that. So let's check out another beautiful aquascape ecosystem pond, this one in Edmond, Oklahoma. I'm liking all your cars, man. Hung?
Yes.
The Pond Guy, Greg.
I know who you are. Nice meeting you,
Nice
Brian.
to meet. Alrighty. So you met Ed the Pond Professor, right?
Yes.
We just called him and said, we're going to Hung's house. But you got this guy to build you 2 water features? I want to see him.
Come on back.
Mike here with Garden Ponds Unlimited at one of my favorite customers' house, Mr. Hung Do. And this is a pond we built for him a couple years ago. And really neat because it goes in between his house and his pool house. And he wanted something that he could sit right here on his back porch, see waterfalls, hear them, and enjoy the landscape. And this is the perfect pond for him, I think. And we had a tight squeeze in between this house and the pool house here. It was really hard to get in here and get equipment in and lift the rocks and dig, but we did it. And started off here, we got our intake bay. Got 2 larger 6,000 biofalls up here. Those cascade down into the pond, and he's got some koi, but some really cool looking goldfish. And that's what I like about this pond is the variety of the fish in there. Up the top, he's got a small wetland filter with some spears and a bubble rock. That rock was a lot of fun to drill out. Here's the other top portion of it. There's that cool bubble rock with the natural holes already in it, but of course we had to drill one. I believe that's a 2,000 gallon power pump that's running that one bubbler there. It's a limestone rock. We don't use any limestone in our ponds unless it's just one accent boulder or 2. This is his second water feature that we came back about a year after the first water feature, came back and did a pondless. He wanted to have something on the side of his big pool here to kind of balance out the look of it. He loved his pond so much that he wanted more waterfalls. Don't quite remember how many Aquablox or the pumps involved in this one, but it was a fun project. There's this slide to the pool, and just to give you an idea, the whole backyard is cool. Really liked working on this one.
All right, what is this guy's name? Or is it a girl?
Girl. Truffle.
Truffle. I can see. Aw, hey, Truffle. How old?
2 months.
So whose dog is it? Just graduates college and gets a dog. Very, very cute. Hey, Truffle. I love the colored eyes. So you've only been here since 2017, huh?
Yeah.
So tell me how this whole thing happened. I mean, the whole thing came together.
Yeah, when I first bought this house, this property only came with this house and nothing else.
So you did all of this?
Not myself, but yeah.
Yeah, but you had it done.
Right. So I figured I want to build something, a place where everybody can come and have a great time.
Look at this paradise. Holy cow. So this is what Mike built you. So Ed kind of came out to work with you on the design.
Yes.
And then Mike, our local certified contractor, kind of executed on it then,
That's
right?
right.
I love how it's so close to the patio here. You get this intake bay right here, which is fantastic.
I think thinking was, we want to have, something that's really visually appealing, but also the sounds. And we've always liked fish, and so it's kind of cool. Kind of came together. It came together really nice.
So I remember from when Ed came out here, another contractor built that waterfall right there that's not running yet, but it looks like Mike came in and maybe put some of our features in there. Is that the Pondless that you were saying you built here?
Yes. Yeah.
So what was
a year later?
So the original pool builder built that waterfall and slide, but the other side, it was really not well done. It was an eyesore, frankly. And so I wanted to incorporate something that looked nice and kind of pull all these things together. So I think that Mike did a really good job to fix that problem, built up Pondless. And in reality, I actually like the Pondless better than the koi pond.
Why?
It looks nice, especially at night, and it's less maintenance.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to tell you about your koi pond. I love all the waterfalls and the sound, but we have a desert. We need better aquatic plants. When you get full sun like this, if you get 3 or 4 tropical lilies, it will take off in here. It's like the decorations on a Christmas tree. So you got a 12-foot high blue spruce here, but you got little itty bitty ornaments on it. Let's get you some big tropical water lilies that will get 12 feet across in there. Wow. And a dozen blooms on them at one time.
Wow. That's one thing, my pond is still young and the plants are not established yet.
Yes, so here's what we say, you're gonna like this. So our adage is, a pond is like a puppy. The first 2 years, it's gonna be hardest. Then it starts getting easier. And this is what, 2 years old? So the first 2 years as a pond is the hardest. It's like with a puppy, like your little puppy in there, but then it's gonna get easier. So you've got a 2-year-old puppy that's gonna become 3 years and 4 years, and then all of a sudden it's just no problem at all. Great. And the first thing that I would do is upgrade the aquatic plants.
That's easy. Okay.
Easy. Yes, exactly. All right, you got to show me. Oh, hello.
Hello.
All of a sudden I turn and there's this guy here.
Mike Freeman is the landscaper who did all this.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Mike, the pond guy. Greg, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
So we just established he needs better aquatic plants, but you're the exterior guy, so you kind of are doing all the stuff out here.
Every plant you see back here, we planted. So
your guys did.
Yeah. I did some of it. Yeah, it's been about a 2-year process getting this, the patio done, the drainage, the pergola, all the outdoor living.
Well, I mean, speaking of outdoor living, I mean, you basically have resort living out here in Oklahoma.
Absolutely.
Something for everybody,
It's probably the nicest backyard we've ever worked on.
Amen. So was this the second project or the first project?
Yeah. This was the second project.
Okay, so he did the koi pond. Is this 1 year old here?
This one, less than a year. We put it in October, November.
Okay, so it's less than a year old. So what was this before? Was this just rock?
It was just a hill with lots of weeds.
Okay.
It was an eyesore for sure. And so I think this is an improvement.
Now I see what you're talking about. So as long as you had that elevation that was already there, you put this in. And then of course, the plants are put in here for a 5-year plan that they're gonna be all full in 5 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love the deciduous because it's year round. And then where you have, like see these plants, if these get bigger, we wanna soften the stone. So any plants like those are year round green, but it's always about softening up the rock and more things that'll be ground covers. Creeping Jenny would go nuts in here.
I would do that.
Creeping Jenny. And a pond like this, I mean, look at all the bees. People wonder where the animals get their water from. It's having something like this. So this goes to the slide, I bet.
The slide.
So that was already there. Wow, look at this. This is somebody's house, guys. This is crazy. This is not a resort. This is somebody's home. What is this back here? Wait, is that your soccer field?
My son. Yeah, I built that for my son.
Yeah, why not? Build him his own soccer field. And then what's in there?
That's a gym.
A gym? Oh, I gotta see that. Okay, this is a gym. I gotta see this. I thought this was a car. Holy cow. Jeez. My gosh, this is like better than any NBA player's personal thing. Oh, and pickleball. I love pickleball. That's for old men. See, you say you don't have any hobbies? You should play pickleball. That's a good way to stay in shape because it's fun. Dude, this is awesome. Okay, here, you film me. I'm gonna see if I can do this.
I'd rather have my kids spend their time being in the
Oh, nice. Is that Barry Switzer?
Barry Switzer.
Yeah, Barry Switzer.
JC what?
Because you graduated from Oklahoma, huh? He buys ponds, so I'll hang with him. I'm a big Buckeye fan. OH.
I own.
Nice! Mike, I knew I liked you. So what are we looking at up here, buddy?
In the middle of this, I'm going to do another water feature.
Well, what I would do, you're pretty far from the street still, it'd be nice to get some elevation. Did you see what we did at the Q Center where we put all of the different stacked slate urns at different levels with spillway bowls and stuff? Yep. That would be perfect out here, especially if there's a circular driveway. Then it would frame the house out.
Have the lighting at night.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
A flagpole.
With the Ohio State flag on it. Is that your pond over there? So you got
No,
70 acres here?
No, 20.
20 acres.
But I have a couple of open ponds, but I want to incorporate a stream and perhaps even put in some smallmouth
Oh, absolutely.
and maybe put some trout in during the winter time.
Well, and then the stream could be part of the filter for the pond as it recirculates. So like a stream coming down here going into that pond.
Right, probably over there on that side.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
Upflow wetland filter, biological
Always.
filter.
Pondaholic right here. Whoa, look at this.
So this is where we have our parties and dinners and such.
Yeah, this is entertainment central here. Dude, you never have to leave. You got so much stuff.
Karaoke.
So Mike, you got a long-term landscape plan out here?
We have been. I mean, it's 2.5 years in. So
Yeah.
we've got the backyards pretty much wrapped up, and now it's just maintaining a lot of stuff.
So the number one thing, besides the aquatic plants that I see when I come back, we want to try to soften the rock.
Yeah.
Soften the potato vines that are out there in the potters right now. Anything that will soften up the rocks will make it look more natural.
There's not a lot of planting areas up here, but we got irrigation everywhere.
Front seat or back seat?
I'll take the back.
Okay, so an electric Porsche. Never even knew that they had electric Porsches. I love cars, but that is beautiful. A Taycan?
Icon, yes.
Icon 4S. Nice little turn here, and then watch what I do. Woohoo! 82, 86. Okay, 86 in like about 4 or 5 seconds. Holy cow! What's the fastest you've had it up to?
Probably 96.
Oh, I can hit that. Dude, this is awesome. Okay, so true story. First time I ever drove a Porsche, it was a 911 Classic, and I was building a pond. I was 22 years old. It was 1992. It was for a lawyer, and I'm like, oh, that's a beautiful Porsche. She goes, would you like to take it for a spin? I'm like, just like you said. I'm like, sure. Who would give their keys to a 22-year-old ding-dong contractor building their pond? And that's a pond customer. A pond customer is different than a landscape customer. You're part of their family. You're part of their tribe. You're creating a lifestyle for them. Fortunately, I didn't break it. I brought it back in after about 30 minutes, but I made sure to drive by my girlfriend who's working at Dairy Queen, and she was like, what are you driving that Porsche for? Good story. Can you even make this stuff up? What an unbelievable estate that this guy has, and I love that he's so addicted to water. I'm addicted to water. I love meeting cool people that have cool things and are passionate. This guy is a very successful man, and I love the fact that he had Ed the pond professor out here 3 years ago. Ed recommended Mike. Mike built some beautiful water features out here. He's got a landscaper. This property is going to continue to evolve with age. We got another water feature going in the front. We have a stream and a waterfalls going on the side. This is an addictive hobby. I want more people living the aquascape lifestyle, because the bottom line is there is nothing that will improve an environment more than a water feature will. He had the concept, he has the idea, we're going to dial it in for him. The reason that I do these vlogs is to inspire more people to live the aquascape lifestyle. If you want to live the aquascape lifestyle and find a certified aquascape hunter like Mike in your area, check out the link below to find a CAC by you. I love my job.